Sandra Hernandez. I want to start off by saying thank you for this award. As someone who was born in Mexico City and came to the United States, having the opportunity to travel to Washington, D.C. to receive this award is something I never imagined for myself. It represents not only how far I've come, but also the sacrifices my parents made to give me a better future. I am currently 21 years old and am from the California Conservation Corps, specifically the Fresno Center. Although I've been raised in Fresno since the age of 1, my roots from Mexico has shaped me to be the person I am. Being here today is deeply meaningful to me because it reminds me that where you come from will not limit where you can go. It can be your greatest source of strength. A reminder that opportunities like this are possible for people like me. Before joining the CCC, I was a full time student at Fresno City College, pursuing my associate's degree in criminology. At the same time, I worked as a full time manager at McDonald's. I kept thinking about how I wanted to become a dispatcher, but I felt completely stuck. Then a coworker at McDonald's who had been in the CCC told me about it. They described how it gave them hands-on experience, scholarships, and a real sense of purpose, and that was exactly what I needed at that moment. Since joining the CCC, it has given me more than I can imagine. It's opened doors, built my confidence, and set me on a path that I never thought possible. Once I joined the CCC and tried out for fire crew at Mid Valley, I quickly realized the challenges I would have to overcome. Despite being the smallest in the fire academy, I was so determined to make it onto the crew. I knew I had a lot to prove because I also had so much to learn. During the fire academy, I was faced with one of the toughest challenges I would encounter. A moment that definitely set what my time in the CCC would look like. During one of my skill tests, the Hosley drill, I was up against a PSI stronger than I was. In my first attempt, I had clamped the hose wrong, and when I stood up, the clamp shot back into my face. After this, my nerves kicked in, causing mistake after mistake, and I wasn't able to pass on time. After that, I practiced over and over to ensure I didn't make the same mistake during my second attempt. On my second attempt that same day, I asked a stronger partner, Neil, for help. Even with his support, each time he let go of the hose, the force dropped me to the ground. I was shaking, fighting back tears, and my anxiety kept building. By the third time, I lost all control. I had turned around, sprayed Neil, and dropped to the ground for the last time. I spent about 30 minutes crying and had made up my mind to leave the CCC. This failure had just proved to me that this wasn't for me. After speaking with my consul and him giving me the different options, I decided to stay. That decision was the best choice I did. Despite not making it onto the fire crew, I joined the resource management crew back at center and almost instantly was drawn to learning something new. I decided to fully embrace my time at the center, to put myself out there, ask questions, seek guidance, and take every learning opportunity, even if it wasn't exactly the path I envisioned. Because in the end, that was the purpose of this program, is to soak up every bit of knowledge and experience, even when it didn't immediately seem necessary. About a year and a half after settling into the resource management crew, I realized I was ready to try for the fire crew again because that was always my ultimate goal in joining the CCC. I knew if I was going to spend another year and a half in the program, I had to give it everything I had. So in June 2025, I rejoined the Fire Academy as part of the new Mid Valley 2 crew, filled with fresh faces, some brand new to the program, just starting out. This time, I took everything I had learned the first time and gave it my all. I made sure I kept control of the hose, whether I was with a partner or not, and I didn't let the fear drop me again. And not only did I make it into the fire crew, but I also became the first Sawyer, the only woman, the smallest, which made it even more special. This was one of the most exciting moments of my journey because not only was I a part of the crew, but I exceeded my expectations and became a Sawyer. My time in the program has given me a unique and amazing experience. I believe that the Corps can be more innovative by presenting Corps members new technologies like using data mapping to identify environmental risk areas, as well as provide drone classes to make sure crews are getting the whole experience to prepare them for for their career. Thank you.